Good morning. You know, the Psalms have often been called the prayer book of the church. There are many reasons for this, yet I'm convinced one of them is their profound ability to speak across cultures and generations into the specific situations of our given day and context. The book of Psalms contains the full range of human emotions, from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. And while the specifics of may vary from place to place, their enduring value, I think, is in their honesty and transparency as they reveal to us the sort of like timeless longings of the human heart and our journey through life following the Lord. Take, for example, the opening lines of Psalm 74. Are you really going to leave us, God? Would you turn your back on us, rejecting your people? We are yours, your very own. Will your anger smolder against us forever? Don't forget that we are your beloved ones. Wrap us back into your heart again, for you chose us. This is the psalm you should turn to on one of those rainy days when it seems as though God is far away and your prayers just seem to bounce off the ceiling. It's a psalm of lament, of sorrow, of regret. See, Psalm 74 finds the people of God in a dark and confusing place. Familiar signs of comfort and stability are long gone. Trusted voices of leadership seem entirely absent from their common life, and no one has a clue what the future will hold. And that lack of clarity presents them with an overwhelming sense of fear and anxiety. Does any of this sound familiar? The psalmist cries out, then remembers how God has moved in the past, and then asks God to act again. The thing is, he isn't afraid of being raw or saying the wrong thing, because he knows God cares. He knows God loves him, that God sees our pain, and he wants us to come to him. He wants to set our path straight again. He wants to be our comfort and refuge. He wants to be our source of hope and joy. You know, in today's culture, we're not given many opportunities to lament. We're almost forced to create this perfect picture of our lives, even when we're dying on the inside. But I want to encourage you to lament when you need to lament. And maybe right now is a pretty good time to do that. Actually, if you're struggling at this moment, write out a lamentation to God. Be real, be honest, be vulnerable. God can handle it. Use Psalm 74 as an example. Start by crying out, then remember what God has done in your life, and then ask him to move again. Because the good news of Psalm 74 is that it not only shows us the way humans in the past have encountered similar seasons of struggle and loss, but most significantly, it shows us how we are able to respond as people of faith in these times of trial. In the same breath, the psalmist is honest about the source of his pain and is able to direct that longing towards someone who can do something about it, God. See, every moment of human limitation is simultaneously an invitation to discover the limitless goodness and power of God. When the present difficulties leave God's people confused and disoriented, they take a step back and remember. And we have to learn to do the same. So, if you find yourself unable to see a way forward through the present moment, whatever that may look like for you, the ancient wisdom from the Psalms is crystal clear. Go to God. Let God know. Cry it out. Write it out. Get it out. And then leave it with God. And trust that the God who has met your needs in the past will absolutely do it again. And that should fill you with hope. It does me. Now please, Continue to stay safe and wear your mask. Wash those hands repeatedly. Please only go out when necessary, and then keep socially distant. We are in a tough place right now, I know that. But if we can hang on a bit longer, we'll be okay. Don't give up and never, ever lose hope. Know that I'm praying for you and I love you. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you soon. God bless you.